Gluttony and Ganny coming back wakes me from my peaceful nap. I feel sore still, but it's not too bad.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Sinsations. Last time, I literally can't remember since it's been so long since I recorded, but we worked out. I can definitely tell you that. Also, Gluttony is still trying to be a holdout, a little prissy, virginal Mary, and we need to break that out of him.
Hey, welcome back. Ganny runs over to me and sniffs, before running back to Gluttony. Gluttony is carrying not only a large bag of dog food, but a huge bag of what appears to be fast food.
Hey, sorry if we woke you up. Did you have a good nap?
I did. How was the park?
It was great as always. Ganny met a new friend there today. I'm gonna pour him some food, then we can pull up chill flicks and see what we want to watch. Oh, I also got you some chicken and fries on the way back, just in case you're hungry later on.
Thanks. I'll probably munch on it during the movie. Gluttony puts down all the food and opens up the bag of dog food for Ganny. Ganny taps back and forth, excited to get his dinner.
Alright, go ahead and open chill flicks. If you see anything on there that looks interesting, let me know.
Gluttony turns on the TV and pulls up the chill flicks menu. There's a bunch of movies to choose from. What should I suggest?
Didn't he say... Did we want adventure or action? Because it was only like one of those that apparently we could agree on. Well, I don't see adventure here, so it's action. Action movie, low budget sequel.
How about Zombie Killers 2? More killing.
Sounds dumb, but entertaining. Let's do it.
I select the movie and start it playing. Gluttony brings all his fast food over to the table in front of the couch and carefully sets it all on it. Ganny comes and sniffs the food, then walks away to lie down. The movie starts playing, and Gluttony sits next to me on the sofa. I'm not sure if we're supposed to cuddle, but maybe the opportunity will arise after he's done eating.
Maybe when the slob's done eating, I'll be able to cuddle him with his greasy face and hands, his chicken wing hands. I can't wait.
We watch the first half hour of the movie, and Gluttony's finished all of his food. The sofa is large enough to recline on, so Gluttony and I are laying next to each other watching.
Alright, you don't look that greasy, thankfully.
I know Gluttony doesn't like sexual advances early in a relationship, but maybe he'd be okay with cuddling. I scoot over next to him and lay my head on his shoulder. He immediately wraps his arm behind me and cuddles close.
I was wondering if you'd be okay with cuddling. I'm glad you are.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to really fuck you, so I don't. Why would I not be okay with cuddling?
The movie continues on another hour. We make jokes about some of the awkward acting and silly situations. We cuddle together and pull the blanket over us. I'm slightly hard at being close to Gluttony, but I don't think he'd respond well to anything sexual. The movie concludes, and the credits start rolling. Gluttony yawns and cuddles closer, hugging me.
That was interesting. More entertaining than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect.
It's fun laying here cuddled up together, too. Nothing like watching a movie and cuddling.
You're super warm. Must be that high metabolism you have.
Must be. I should probably get ready for the competition tomorrow, but I kinda just want to lay here with you.
I'm fine with you laying here.
In fact, we could do more if you want. Ugh, he's gonna be so upset. I'm always up for more cuddling.
Gluttony cuddles closer to me. He yawns loudly and lays back, his arms still holding me. In no time, he's asleep, lightly snoring. I feel comfortable laying with him, so I close my eyes and drift off to sleep myself.
This is gonna be one sin that I'm gonna be happy to be like, nope. This was all just part of Lucifer's test. I'm not coming back. You're not gonna see my little old ass here anymore. Oh, I will have no regrets. No.
I wake up
I hope it
peacefully
doesn't
to
kill
Ganny
me.
nuzzling my face. I chuckle and give him a few pats, just as Gluttony walks out of the bathroom.
I really hope he's not hiding some kind of domestic abuse side to him. Oh, God.
Good morning. It's gonna be a great day for a swim meet. I'm super pumped about it. I'm hoping to beat my personal best today.
Ganny runs over to Gluttony and licks him affectionately, jumping up to receive pets and rubs.
Hey, Ganny. Ready for a morning run? Has to be a short one, because I've got a big competition today. Yeah! Let's let Kosuke shower and go on a run. We'll be right back, Kosuke. Feel free to shower and stuff. The competition starts in an hour, so we've got a little bit of time. I'm not going to eat anything beforehand. Don't want to get stomach cramps. But if you're up for it, we can go on a late lunch after.
That sounds great. I'm definitely up for it.
Alright. I'm taking Ganny out real quick, then we can head over. Be right back.
Sounds good. Gluttony and Ganny dash out the door, and I roll off the sofa. My muscles are still sore. They're recovering nicely. I wash quickly in the bathroom, and by the time I'm out, Gluttony and Ganny are back.
Cool. Ganny is all set. Let's head over.
We arrive at Planet Swole, and surprisingly, there's dozens of people already there. Apparently, swim competitions are popular. I had no idea. We walk into the pool area, and Gluttony waves to the competitors from his team. I take a seat by the team, as Gluttony starts handing out timesheets to the members. Grant looks at me with barely disguised contempt as he takes a printed sheet from Gluttony. I can't help but wonder how he'd react if Gluttony and I got together for sure.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a short-lived getting together, I'll just say that much. So, the racist can move in afterwards. they can go to their clan meetings together, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, take a look at your times to review the order of the races. We have Kosuke here to cheer us on, so make sure he isn't disappointed.
I wave sheepishly to the team, and there's a few scattered chuckles.
So, the first event I'm in is the 200-meter butterfly. I'm really hoping to improve my time, so I'm going to give the event everything I have and take it easy on the others. If you guys need any help stretching, let me know.
The team meeting concluded. Gluttony comes over and sits by me while stretching his arms.
So, a pool length is 25 meters, just so you are aware. My first event is 200 meters of butterfly stroke, so I'm doing 8 lengths. It's a tiring event. Butterfly is a tiring stroke as well. It's the second event, so I'll be swimming soon after the event starts.
Can you stop saying event?
Just imagine there's a hunk of meat burger waiting for you at the end of the event, and you'll have superhuman speed.
Hey, I haven't eaten yet. Don't tease me.
I laugh and give Gluttony a hug. It seems like this is an important event for him, even if it is just a casual competition. I can tell he really loves what he does. Good luck with your event. Maybe we can get Italian food afterwards.
Yes, good luck with your event. Maybe we can get some Italian food afterwards, after your event. Maybe after your event we can also do other things, you know, and we can stop saying the word event.
Thanks, Kosuke. And yeah, Italian sounds great.
I laugh. I doubt there's any food that doesn't sound great to Gluttony at all times. Gluttony takes off his shirt and running shorts. He's wearing a jammer underneath, and his massive dick is impossible to not notice.
Well, looks normal to me, but, you know, you got less powers.
I politely avert my eyes, at least until he's not looking at me. I can't be blamed. I'm lost. The first event is called, and the competitors line up on their diving blocks. A sharp gunshot echoes through the building, and the swimmers dive in. The event is 200 meters of freestyle, which is the only swim stroke I'm very familiar with. Gluttony winks at me and heads towards his starting block, tightening his goggles as he goes. In a couple minutes, the first event is done, and Gluttony is on the diving block. I stand up to watch better, and the gunshot sounds again. Gluttony dives in, and he immediately takes the lead. His powerful arms propelling him through the water, Gluttony swims like a professional. He completes the first length, and his team starts cheering for him. I add my voice to their cheers and encouragements, even though it doesn't seem like he needs them. He's already half a length ahead of the other swimmers. It's obvious he will be the winner. The race ends with Gluttony finishing almost an entire length ahead of everyone else. He happily looks over to his team, and me, and gives a thumbs up. I give him one back, and he pulls himself out of the pool and rejoins us.
Well, I didn't improve my time, but I got first as a consolation prize. I'm disappointed, but I'll try to do better next time.
Alright.
I thought you were great. I mean, you beat everyone else. What's so bad about that?
Well, I'm not really racing against them. I'm racing against the clock. And this time, the clock beat me. But it's okay. I've still got another event to go. But it's in about 20 minutes. We can sit here and cheer for the other swimmers.
We sit and Gluttony cheers for his team, and even rival team's members. It's impossible for him to be negative, apparently. He just has too good of a heart. The remainder of the event passes by in a blur. Hours pass. Gluttony gives a lot of encouragement and swims his remaining event, which was backstroke. He did improve his time on that one slightly, so he counted the day as a win.
Jesus Christ. Have I never noticed how gigantic his effing hands are? Look at these. It's like gorilla hands. What? Do all the characters in this game have hands this size? I don't think so. What? Look at him. Oh no, this is some primate shit. I don't like this.
The officials running the event handed out medals and ribbons to the competitors, and the event concluded. Gluttony is beaming with pride over his team, who accomplished several personal bests for themselves.
Mariah, you did so well. I'm so proud.
Oh my god, we love you, Mariah.
Gluttony gives a woman about the same age as him a big hug, and then turns to me.
Kosuke, this is Mariah. Mariah, this is Kosuke. Mariah has only been with the team about 3 months, but every competition she's been in, she's improved her times.
That's awesome. Congratulations. And nice to meet you, by the way.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Just trying to keep his shape and set some personal goals. Unlike this big guy here. He just likes to show off how much better he is than everyone.
Hey, that's not true. I don't show off.
I know, I'm just messing with you. You won't find a more humble guy anywhere, Kyosuke. You interested in this fish? He's quite a catch. A really big catch, if you know what I mean.
Seems you've added a Y to my name, harlot. Show me where the Y is.
Gluttony stammers and blushes, unsure of what to say.
Oh, stop it. I'm just teasing you. Great job today, John. Nice to meet you, Kyosuke. I'm gonna hit the showers and get out of here. Have a good one.
It sounded more like Kosuke that time. Last time, I swear to God, she said Kyosuke.
Bye, Mariah. Take it easy.
She's nice, but I hope her joking didn't bother you.
No, it didn't bother me. I mean, she shouldn't joke like that, but I don't think she's being malicious.
Girls, calm down. It's not that big of a deal.
No, not malicious. But people can be so focused on things that don't matter. But enough of that. It's time for lunch. I'm so hungry. I could eat twice what I normally do. Maybe.
God, you are so annoying. People could be so... I guess he's just like... He thinks he's so above it all. Oh my god, I'm liking him less every moment. He just thinks he's like above everything and everyone. I can't.
We exit Planet Swole, and there's still a bunch of competitors from the event milling around outside. A couple people wave to Gluttony and I, though I can't recognize who they are, or if I'd met them before. Gluttony waves back easily, smiling like he always is. I'm pretty hungry myself, since neither of us ate anything. I'm looking forward to lunch.
Hey, John.
Hey.
We're suddenly interrupted by Grant. He seems to have been waiting outside for us, or just Gluttony.
Hey, Grant. Nice job in there today.
You always say that.
And it's always true. What's up?
Not much. I was hoping we might go to lunch. And maybe hang out after?
Do you not see me with him right now?
Well, Kosuke and I already had plans to go to
Oh my
lunch.
god, is he gonna invite himself along?
Gluttony glances at me, weighing the options. Making decisions to exclude people doesn't seem to be something he's good at.
You're welcome to join us
Oh,
if you
God.
want. We're going to Pasta Feast. It's all you can eat.
I hope there aren't any ethnic, there aren't any ethnic waiters or anything. I don't want to get embarrassed when Grant says something racist.
Grant narrows his eyes at me, and I suddenly feel very small. I'm not sure what it is about Grant, but he creeps me out.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I don't care much for Italian food, least of all being a third wheel. Enjoy yourself, John. Kosuke.
Okay, you don't seem very pleasant to be around, and I don't feel like you're even hiding your displeasantness to John or Gluttony.
Grant brushes rudely past me. Gluttony is oblivious, and he wishes Grant a great day.
He's probably just in a bad mood because he didn't improve his times today. Poor guy. He can be too hard on himself.
Yeah, that's why.
Despite Gluttony's explanation, I have a bad feeling in the back of my mind that won't go away. Grant's polite exterior seems to be covering up anger. Or something more dangerous. I want to talk more about it with Gluttony, but I don't want him to think I'm easily scared of what may just be a lonely, moody guy.
So, anyway, pasta feast. You go there, pay $10, and you get all-you-can-eat pasta. They have alternatives as well, but that's the best deal.
Is he gonna, like, kidnap us at some point? Oh, God. Not again. I don't want to get kidnapped again. Well, actually, I never got kidnapped even once, but I almost got kidnapped.
You can just keep ordering refills until you're full. They also have endless garlic bread for another $3. It's so good, and I'm so hungry.
Have they banned you from the restaurant yet?
Not yet. Hey, that's mean.
I'm just joking. It sounds great. How far is it? And are we walking there?
Don't we always?
It's about a 15-minute walk. Is that cool? Gotta work off all that pasta we're about to eat.
I'm still sore from working out, but I'll suffer through it for you.
Don't worry. I'll give you another massage when we get back to my apartment. That should be enough for a brisk workout tomorrow.
I'll hold you to it. We trudged the long distance to Pasta Feast, with Gluttony talking excitedly about the food, the competition, and anything else that comes to his mind.
Sometimes people do something for endurance races called carb loading. That's where you eat a ton of carbs the day before you compete. Then, one of your organs, the liver I think, stores up a bunch of energy and you use it over time.
Seems like a good strategy.
It is. I do it practically every day, so I bet my liver is full of energy, always.
I don't know if it works like that.
An uncomfortable feeling of danger falls over me. I take a quick look behind us. A dark car with tinted windows slowly moves towards us from a distance.
It's just Lucifer again, that lovable goof.
So yeah, pasta, any type, great for carb loading. Long story short, I was talking with one of the team members. His name is Devin, he's a great guy. Devin thought it was good to eat fat before competing. He had no idea.
I glance back again and see that it's now speeding towards us at an alarming rate. We're on the sidewalk, but I still have a bad feeling. My feelings turned out to be correct. The car careens onto the sidewalk, heading straight for me. I scream for Gluttony to watch out. He tries to grab me and pull me out of the way to no avail. The car grazes my side and sends me flying a short distance.
Jesus Christ, what if this really is Grant? I mean, it's just another hate crime to add to his record, you know? It's no big deal for him, I guess.
Hey, stop!
The car driver swerves back onto the road and speeds away, tires squealing angrily.
Kosuke, are you okay? Wow, what was that? What an idiot! That guy should have his driver's license suspended.
I think it's a little more serious than that, Gluttony. He literally drove onto the sidewalk to hit me and then drove off. He didn't accidentally lose attention at the wheel. He made a premeditated plans to murder me.
I think I'm okay.
So I don't think just suspending his license is sufficient, is what I'm saying. I don't think that really gets to the heart of the issue here.
My mind is still reeling from what just happened, so I don't respond for a second. Was that an accident? Maybe a careless driver? It doesn't seem like it. My mind briefly flickers back to Grant and his chilling behavior. He wouldn't do that, would he? And if he would, why?
Because we're Asian. We should go back to our own country. Oh God, I don't want to go back to Japan.
I'm okay, just a little shocked.
I know. I'm glad you noticed it before it was too late. I'm surprised the driver didn't get out to apologize. Unbelievable.
Apologize for what? Attempted murder? This is Grant supposed to get out of the car and be like, you know, I tried to kill you, but I realized now that was wrong.
I shake my head and stand up. Or, I tried to stand up. I discovered I've severely twisted my ankle in the process of dodging the car. I gingerly try to put weight on it, and pain shoots up my leg. I groan. Gluttony frowns deeply.
What's wrong?
I twisted my ankle. I don't think I can walk the rest of the way. Maybe if I rest for a moment, it'll be fine.
Watch him piggyback me to the restaurant instead of taking me to the hospital. where I should probably be going after our car, drove into me. But hey, Gluttony's gotta eat. He'll drag me all the way to the restaurant if he has to.
No, we're going to get you to the restaurant. I'll just carry you.
I'm dying. I'm missing a leg, and Gluttony's just like, no, we're going to get you to the restaurant. Like, I'm not hungry. I'm losing blood. Oh dear.
That's awkward. I'll feel ridiculous.
Would you rather I go find you a wheelchair and push you around like a grandma?
Kind of.
Hey! Gluttony, taking that as acceptance, scoops me up gently and starts walking towards the restaurant. I feel a little ridiculous, but Gluttony has no problem carrying me. It's like I weigh nothing to him.
I mean, realistically, do you want to get carried like this through the streets of Las Vegas, or would you rather get pushed around in a wheelchair? I mean, it seems pretty easy to me, which is the better option.
Besides, I could always use extra exercise, and you're pretty light. We'll get you some proper food, and then we can get a taxi back to my apartment. It's the least I can do for the Piranha's cheerleader.
We both laughed, and I can tell Gluttony was really worried about me for a moment. It makes me feel safe to know he's concerned.
Not concerned enough to actually get us medical attention.
We walk up to Pasta Feast and enter. It's an older brick building with a classic Italian interior. A lot of dark wood and dim lighting, with the stereotypical old-timey Italian music playing in the background. We request a table for two from the host. We're seated immediately, and Gluttony gently puts me down on a chair and pushes it in afterwards.
Order anything you like. After a brush with death, you never know what day will be your last. You should eat like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, well, I guess that's how I'm gonna get over my fractured ankle then.
If it were my last day, I'd probably spend all my money eating a very indulgent meal.
Right. But if it turns out it isn't your last day, then you don't have any more money. And that's a problem if you want to continue to eat. So it's best to eat like there's no tomorrow, but save just in case.
I'll remember that. Words of wisdom from John Anderson.
Exactly. I'm on par with the great thinkers of the past. Confucius, Newton.
Gluttony winks at me as the waiter arrives to take our drink order.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Franz. I'll be taking care of you this evening. Shall I start you off with something to drink?
Somehow this restaurant doesn't look that fancy based on the... What do you call the booths? I guess a booth is what you'd call it, based on what the booths look like, but okay, I guess wear your little vest and stuff and everything. It doesn't look this fancy, does it? It's weird, it's out of place.
I'll take a pineapple martini and a glass of water.
I'll just have water, thanks.
Fantastic. I'll be right back.
I didn't know you drank, John.
Oh, I do sometimes. I need a drink right now to calm my nerves after what happened on the way here. I don't know. I would feel awful if something happened to you.
Something did happen to me. What's wrong with you? It's like he's like gaslighting me into thinking that I didn't really seriously hurt myself.
You're sweet.
No, Kosuke, I'm serious. I don't know why, but even though we just met a few days ago, I feel like there's something more for us. Maybe it's just my silly idea of destiny, but... anyway, I don't want to sound crazy.
Destiny sounds like sextony. Oh, I think we're almost there.
It doesn't sound crazy. Like you said, your mom and dad crashed into each other at a roller skating rink and it was love at first sight. Maybe I just needed a car to hit me and we could have had the same.
Maybe we will have the same, even without any accidental collisions.
Your drinks, gentlemen. Have we decided on any dishes this evening? We do have our unlimited pasta bowls, as always, if you're very hungry.
I'll do that, please.
I mean, really, and he works like an all... This fancy waiter works on an all-you-can-eat... all-you-can-eat pasta place. Interesting.
Same for me.
Magnificent. I'll be right out with your first round.
Now that the competition is over, I won't have to worry about another one for a couple of months. It feels good to have an important event done and behind you.
You host one every couple months?
Well, Planet Swole does, and since I'm the coach, I try to support it as best I can.
Makes sense. What are your plans for the upcoming months?
Honestly, I was thinking of taking another crack at dating, until you came along. I thought it might be a good time, even though I haven't had much luck. You asked me out right as I was thinking about dating. What a coincidence.
I have great timing.
I'll say. What do you think of our date so far? Am I too boring?
Yes, and there's also a multitude of other problems, but I got a test to do, so no, everything's great.
You're not boring. I like that you have a routine, and you're passionate about what you do. And your dog is
The
cute.
dog is the one saving grace.
Thanks. And yeah, he is.
What about me? Am I too out of shape?
No, I think you're just fine. And I really appreciate the interest you've taken in my life. It's been nice having someone to hang out and work out with. I've really been enjoying our time together.
I'd like it if you took an interest in my life of debaucherous sex. Okay? That's who I am.
I'm glad. And I hope it continues.
Too. I don't see why it wouldn't. Ganny would have eaten you by now if you were a bad guy. I swear, dogs know things.
He's a good dog.
He is. I know we've spent a few days together, but if you want to stay at my apartment until you find a permanent place, you're welcome to. For as long as you
No,
need.
honey, I was going to anyway.
That's really kind of you. I'd love to stay. Is there any way I can help out around your place?
Well, I'm pretty laid back, but I do like keeping things clean. So if you see anything that needs cleaning and clean it, that's all I can ask.
Gotcha. I'll be on the lookout.
Here's your first round, gentlemen. We like to start you off with a pesto alfredo and work our way up from there. Please enjoy.
The waiter drops off 2 dishes of pesto alfredo, and it looks delicious. Gluttony has already started eating before the waiter can leave. I take my first bite. As is the case with everywhere Gluttony takes me, it's fantastic. We sit and eat for a bit, making up for lost time. Gluttony has swiftly demolished his first dish, before I'm through half of mine. But the waiter has apparently served Gluttony before, and continues to drop dishes of pasta off as Gluttony finishes them. So, what are your plans for tomorrow? It's Sunday, so there's no swim practice.
I don't really have any plans. I usually just relax on Sundays. I take Annie out on a run or two, but that's about it. I like to soak in my tub and read.
And that sounds nice, since you work out pretty hard during the week.
It would also be nice for your twisted ankle, too. A soak in the tub, I mean. What about you? Did you have anything you wanted to do tomorrow?
Have wild animal sex with you, maybe?
Huh. Well, we can keep dreaming. Well, Kosei can keep dreaming. I will not dream about that.
I don't have any plans. Maybe I'll just sleep and recover.
A good choice for your injury. We can get back to a routine once you're cleared up.
We continue eating. Gluttony's prodigious appetite devours 16 more bowls of pasta before he declares the meal a success. The waiter brings the bill, and Gluttony pays for it, gets up and stretches.
I'll call us a cab, unless you want me to carry you all the way back.
Gluttony winks at me and pulls out his phone. In a couple moments, a taxi's on the way. 10 minutes later, the taxi calls Gluttony to notify him of its arrival, and he carries me outside. The taxi's driven by an older man with a large beard.
Thank God it's not the taxi driver I stripped in front of. Or, no, I didn't strip in front. I was naked and got in the taxi. And then did I come on to him? And then he said no. I'm not sure exactly which choice I chose, but it was a mess.
Gluttony gives him the address of his apartment and drives us the short distance there. Gluttony carries me up the stairs, opens the door, and lays me gently on the couch. Ganny comes over and rests his head on my lap, almost like he's concerned.
But that is where I'm going to end this episode of Sinsations for today, so I thank you all for watching, and I'd like to thank my extra generous patrons who support me at the 8 tier above, and their names are Blue Lagoon, Hooray is My Way, NQS, and Jesse Olsen, so thank you guys, and I'd like to thank all of my other patrons that support me and make it possible for me to play games like this on my channel when we come back in the next video. Grant might kill us. I'm looking forward to it. I think that is what the spice that this route needed. With Gluttony's extreme boringness and the other revolting parts of his personality, Like, apparently I just learned today that he thinks he's so much better than everybody else. He thinks he's above it all and everything. That was really grating. But, yeah. I think what this route really needed was a racist murderer with a grudge, you know? I think that's what we needed, and I like it. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.